What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Elune video here on the channel. And I know in my last video I did say I was going to be talking about the news from 11.4 in that video, but we ran into a lot of conversation over the Slate system of a lot of things that are going on with it. So I did not want to have the video be like 30 minutes long, so we are going to go ahead and do our weekly news short video. There isn't a lot to go over this week, so this hopefully will be under 10 minutes for you guys. So let's get started. First of all, we're talking about the Slate incorrect teaser. In one of the earlier weekly news, we had mentioned the Elune lights would have been the key material, but later in development, we have changed the materials to Elune seeds. Due to balancing, we sincerely apologize for the incorrect information, and we will try to always tease the correct information. Also, we do currently understand there's a shortage of Elune seeds due to skill gems and light gear crafting. We will continue to monitor the resource management and balance accordingly. I did talk about this a lot, that Elune seeds and Elune lights were a problem. Despite that the Elune lights were a surplus before the Slate, but the amount of Elune lights needed was, I feel, too much for how much you'd have to build in Slate. And, you know, if you guys missed my video, I'll leave that in the end screens at this video, where I go in detail showing you guys how many Elune lights you're actually going to need to, you know, to get all those different materials from the lab to get your abilities. And when we're talking about spread across multiple heroes, it is ridiculous of how much you're going to need. So anyway, that's going to be my 2 cents on that. They're going into the dye system expansion plans already. Me personally, I don't really care too much about the dye system. It's cool, but I'm not a cosmetic player, so my 2 cents won't really matter on this whole situation. But they are going to be released. The dye system is released for the 4-star default costume and limited colors. We are currently planning to expand colors and costume dyes to bring more variety. Hope to see players have fun customizing their Elune. So, like I said, if you guys are super into that, which I assume a lot of you guys are, that's great. But me personally, it's not a big thing for me, so I'm not going to go too much into it. So, auto function for adventurers. Many players have been requesting features such as Pirate, Target Auto feature, or Max Level Reach Elune Swap feature. In the previous weekly news, we did mention that we have concerns that this might interfere with the balancing among platform PC emulators, but if we see more needs for this feature, we'll consider adding a feature like this. That would be absolutely crazy. That would be completely automated at that point. Wow. So they are talking about actually, when you reach max level with any Elune, so say you have your farmer, say you're using like your Reve Balders to farm, you know, stages 1 through 5 or 1 through 4, however far you can do depending on how strong they are. You actually could just set that to queue infinitely. Now, what I would like to also see, which would be insane, would be queue all NPC levels. That would be so crazy, but this is still really cool that instead of having to stop and manually swap out your guys, you actually can just have it do it automatically for you. The only thing you would have to do is have to, you know, filter certain types. So say you only want to swap out epics or rares or legendaries or whatever, because I'm sure most of us are not going to want to be swapping out commons and uncommons. So those are simply there to be used either as a, you know, level up fodder, gold fodder, or Elune light and seed fodder. So hopefully that will be a function down the road, but, you know, they're acknowledging it, which is a great sign for quality of life. A lot of other games won't even acknowledge that kind of thing, so that's great. So NPC quests, after the Slate update, there are needs for additional duplicates of Weiwei. We are planning to add more NPC quests, and we are going to increase the quest item drop rate, so it'll take less time to finish the quests. 12 stage clears, 8 stage clears, I don't know exactly what that means. We are also looking at increasing the daily NPC missions to 3 to 4. Okay, so I guess they're talking about increasing daily NPC missions so that you can do them 4 times a day. Oh yeah, from 3 times a day to 4 times a day. That I personally don't have an issue with, because I can't even get mine done. Like, keep in mind, we have only 6 right now. If we're going to add more stages to the game, which they've already announced they're going to be doing in the future, how are you possibly ever going to do that much farming? I don't know. Like, me personally, I'm lucky if I get like 5 stages done in the 8-hour time block, so I don't think that's needed. I think what's needed is we get more materials, because now that we need definitely to get more materials for the NPC affinity levels, because right now it is going to take a long time to get to level 45 on the 5 characters for every stage. So I think that's what needs to be, which they are talking about that due to the NPC max level increase. There's a shortage on alliance materials, so they're talking about find solutions to the matter, and there will also be a history log for donated materials. So what that basically means is that they are going to work on either using a different material for the alliance boss. Maybe that's a new material we're going to get for farming story. Or maybe they're just going to double the drop rate for the materials you get for the NPCs. Who knows? We'll have to see on that. But definitely, yeah, the NPCs are very hard to get through now. And if you guys were not at in the 30s or the 25s or the 20s before, man, you got a long road ahead of you. So, rip your time. All right, so next we're going to be going into new adventure and new difficulty added. We are working on adding 3 new dimensions by season 2. So once again, how are we going to need more NPCs per day when we have 3 new levels they're talking about? That's crazy. All right, so they're talking about the Parablius dimension. They're talking about, sorry about that, guys. My phone had to go off during recording. They're talking about the Labius dimension, and they're talking about the Platius dimension. So an underwater city, volcanic area, and amusement park. I believe this was all mentioned like months ago in one of the patch notes a long time ago. So they're going to release more artworks regarding new dimensions later, and they're going to be focused on improving the game, resource supply, and adding new difficulty. So hopefully that's all going to be focused around the NPC materials for Affinity level. I'm hoping that's what that's going to be, but these are some of the screenshots that you guys can see of what they're modeling stuff after. So there's the underwater one, is what they touch on right now. So I think just the underwater one is the one they're previewing right here. This all looks like underwater based. So next we're going to have an event for K-pop star Elune. So remember the K-pop Elune that we released before? We were asking both Korea Global to help us name the K-pop Elune. So what do you guys think she should be named is the question. So I will leave that in your guys' hands. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think is an appropriate name for her? I'm just going to throw something off the top of my head. I'm going to say Iris. I'll go ahead and throw out Iris for the K-pop. That's my on the rip, on the fly thing. So they're going to announce the community's input later. And as we mentioned last week, once the Halloween event is over, we'll be starting the Arslan Stella costume event. Costumes and community votes for in the game. So please stay tuned for that. So more than likely, those are going to be paid costumes, I would assume. But they are going to be having some kind of event with that. So hopefully that's going to be some kind of materials, whether it's seeds, rubies, so on and so forth. Good stuff hopefully we'll be getting. So that is pretty much the whole update. Like I said, it wasn't very long, and I was able to keep it under 10 minutes. Woohoo! Awesome. So let me know what you guys think of the 11.4 weekly news update in the comment section down below. And I just did get heard a word from the CMs. We are going to be doing another sponsored stream from Elune for some more promo codes. In my next video, I believe I'm going to be doing my some more code giveaways of some codes I still have. I was really busy with my wedding and everything going on. I just haven't had time to give those out. But I think I have like 14 or 12 codes left. So as a little bonus, I'm going to be doing my legend pulls, or not my legend pulls, but I'm going to be doing some legend tickets on my legend selector. So in that video, probably tomorrow or Friday's video, I'll be doing that, and then I can give you guys what I'll do is I'm going to make it a little harder, but that way people can't snipe them as fast. I'll basically have you guys message me on Discord verifying you made a comment in the video, and I'll have the full details in the video for the coupon code giveaway that I'm going to do for about 12 to 14 users. So let me know, guys, what you guys think of the news. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow or Friday for the coupon video with my legend selector video. So thank you guys so much for checking me out today. As always, this is your boy for Misery Gaming. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Ring that bell as always, and leave a like down below if you guys did like today's video. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you guys so much for watching us today, and we'll see you guys in the next Elune video. Peace out, guys.